as some of you guys listening to this episode may or may not know, there is a very popular YouTube channel called Death Battle.
Man,
It's where these two gentlemen, I can't seem to ever remember their names.
it doesn't matter who the fuck they are.
It really doesn't matter. I don't like their content anyway. They're fairly inconsistent, in my opinion. But they recently, this is the reason why we're going to talk about them today. Released a video of Sosuke Aizen versus Madara Uchiha.
Oh man.
Oh man, I think the last video I saw by them was Hiei versus Sasuke.
Yeah.
That one actually wasn't bad. I was okay with that one. But this video here shows that they didn't do their fucking homework.
Who won that, by the way?
Okay, yeah. So for those that have not seen it, spoiler alert if you want to see it.
No, I'm talking about the Sasuke and Hiei one.
I actually don't remember. I think it was Hiei that one.
Oh, okay, all right, I'm fine with that.
yeah. I believe it was Hiei that one, and I was okay with that.
Because Sasuke's not taking a Dragon of the Darkness Flame. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yup, and he's not taking that, and that's exactly how he lost. Funny enough.
Oh fuck yeah.
But yeah, so. Being that I misunderstood the question just then, spoiler alert, Madara won that battle.
Bullshit.
What the fuck? There's no way, bro.
There's no way. There's no fucking way.
My God, bro. Like, they really missed the point that Aizen becomes a literal god given the time. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, even if he didn't have the Hogyoku, like, the whole point of his Zanpakuto is that this is the one detail that they fucked up, and like it led to the rest of the video being just like what? For those who don't know, Aizen's Zanpakuto is Kyoka Suigetsu, right? Mm-hmm. Its power is complete hypnosis.
Oh, also, if you haven't watched Bleach, a Zanpakuto is the weapon that Soul Reapers carry. It's their sword.
Yep, exactly. And Aizen is one of the big bad guys come to like the midpoint of the story, technically.
The big bad guy.
Yeah. Well, for his arc, he was like the prominent figure. There's other arcs that feature other prominent figures, but he's still like the big baddie, right?
Yep.
So as I was saying, Kyoka Suigetsu's power is hypnosis, complete hypnosis.
That's right.
And I'm speculating that maybe the gentleman over there at Death Battle YouTube channel thought that complete hypnosis meant like illusions. You know what I'm saying? Like similar to how genjutsus work in Naruto. But like that's simply not how Kyoka Suigetsu actually works.
No. Kyoka Suigetsu is effective on the brain. So, hypothetically, if Aizen wanted, he could literally just shut off the Sharingan or the Rinnegan. Like, in Madara's head. He could actually just shut it the fuck off. So, I don't understand. Also, that aside, like, when it comes to Aizen, later on in the series, like, the Aizen that they're actually using, all it would take was a glance at Aizen himself, and you're under complete hypnosis.
Period.
Done.
And like as he mentioned, like this isn't making you see things that aren't actually there simply by like your eyes. What he's really doing is like targeting the way that your brain perceives all five senses. Like, he can make you feel whatever you want, see whatever he wants. Like, this is the actual chemistry of your brain being manipulated by Sosuke Aizen. So if I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say just now, I'm okay with the Rinnegan being able to do crazy feats like seeing through Kyoka Suigetsu. But people forget, right? That was just Shikai. That was not Bankai. So there's still an Aizen Bankai on the table that we've never seen.
That's scary to fucking think about.
That I hope we see in the Hell arc, by the way.
It would be about time.
What do you think it does? Just a little side note.
Man. Okay, so it stands to reason that most Bankai tend to just beef up their Shikai power.
Yep.
But then there are certain outliers that don't really fit into that standard method. Like for
Okay.
example, I forget what her name is, but she's the captain of the assassin squad.
Soifon.
Yeah, Soifon. There you go.
Yep.
Her Shikai is like, or I might have it backwards. But one is where it turns into like this finger ring.
That is
she
Shikai.
touches-
Yep.
Yeah, right. That's the Shikai, and then her Bankai is like this giant fucking bazooka.
Well, the context there you need to look at that with is the actual ability of the finger weapon. Do you remember what the finger weapon does?
I don't, honestly.
It's a 2-shot. So if it hits you once, it marks you. If that mark is hit again in the same spot, you're just dead. That's it. Your soul is gone.
And then what's the Bankai specific? Or yeah, the Bankai specifically.
The Bankai is just a fuck you nuke. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So
Okay,
it's a 1-shot.
It's a 1-shot nuke. It's over.
So this goes from being a 2-shot to a 1-shot.
Okay, fair enough. So
Yeah.
let's say
you gotta look at it like that.
Yeah, okay, so let's say following the trend, Kyoka Suigetsu Shikai is you get to manipulate the 5 senses of
Right.
those that look at your sword or look at you.
Uh-huh.
Being that Kubo is not shy to break his fucking characters and make them like god tier, I would imagine that Kyoka Suigetsu's Bankai allows fucking Sosuke Aizen to like manipulate actual reality.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly like Izanagi.
Right? Yeah, like you can manipulate physics.
Yeah, exactly. That's
what I
exactly
would
what
say.
I would think it would be as well, you know? Like that's the natural progression to what the Shikai does.
Legit.
I that aside, you know, like even if they use that, which they didn't need to.
Uh-huh.
But imagine like if we went by actual logic, okay? Madara had the ability to use Izanagi and Izanami, but only finitely, right? So he could only use it twice.
Thanks.
Okay? At most. Unless he grew that third Tomoe Sharingan Rinnegan thing and maybe he could use it a third time. I don't fucking know. But 3 times at most, I'll give him. Now imagine Aizen went Bankai. He could do that infinitely.
Forever and ever, and it really wouldn't be of cost to him. Like there's no drawback.
You know what I
what
mean?
I'm saying? Because like with Izanami and Izanagi, you lose your eye, but Sosuke is like doing that shit for free. You know what I mean?
No, it's that simple. But that aside, Madara was dealing with the Hogyoku, okay?
Yeah.
Like primarily, not even just Aizen himself. He was dealing with the Hogyoku. And the thing they got wrong about the Hogyoku is even if Madara was as strong as he was and capable to beat that version of Aizen, that evolved 5th dimensional version that I'm not sure he could win against. But anyway, even if Madara scaled to that level, the Hogyoku would be like, nope, I'm going higher.
Yeah, legit. Like that's the joke with the Hogyoku. Like even if Aizen fights somebody that is more powerful than him, the Hogyoku will just step him right up to be like several leagues above them.
Also, anything that Madara hit Aizen with, the Hogyoku would literally just be like, no, that's not happening. I'm not letting that happen. I'm evolving to a form that's like way better than that, which is why actually Ichigo had to sacrifice all of his spiritual pressure, kind of spoilers for the series, and just give up all of his powers to defeat Aizen in 1 shot before he evolved again to a point where Ichigo couldn't stop him.
Yup, because you gotta catch it like right there in the moment. You can't let it evolve again.
Exactly.
Another thing that
they
really
forgot Aizen's fucking regen too.
Yeah.
What the hell?
They would sleep, and then they let Madara regenerate like twice in that fight, though.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yo, the thing that kills me, and I mentioned it to you earlier today when you watched the video, but like, that's like them feeling very comfortable saying that Might Guy 8 Gates beats Aizen.
No way, bro.
That fucking Naru Jesus scales over Aizen.
It Might God.
What?
That's what. Yo, I'm about to get on some funny shit right here, but when Swag Kage watches that video, he's gonna come all over himself.
I actually can't wait. I saw Seth the Programmer live stream it.
Man.
And he was pissed. So I can
Rightfully
only imagine.
so.
I
But
can only
Swag
imagine when
Kage,
Swag Kage
man,
sees it.
He's gonna use that as Madara wanks for the rest of his fucking YouTube career, bro.
Oh my god.
Man, but one of the things that found me about that fight was that fucking when Sosuke used the Kudo Hitsuji, the Hado 90.
That's a fucking black hole feat.
Bro, and then fucking Madara just breaks out of it with the perfect sushi. No,
that's a black hole feat. You want to hear some bullshit too? In fucking base form, Shinji used his Bankai. Do you remember Shinji, the visored?
Yes.
Shinji used his illusion Bankai that messes with the fucking brain. And Aizen just swiped that shit away.
That's the wrong number!
In base. He wasn't even involved with the Hogyoku yet.
Yeah, like, and I remember when I first saw that scene, when Sosuke first stepped up to Shinji, I was like, yo, their abilities are actually really similar in a way.
They are.
Because, like, one fucks with your senses, the other one fucks with your motor functions. They go kind of hand in hand, right? But, like, fucking Aizen was like, no.
Aizen just, he casually brushed it away and then rolled Shinji. There's no... I don't get it. I don't get it, yo. I don't understand.
He walked into it and he was like, nah. And it just ended Shinji's career. Bro, like, what?
Now, okay, you might be able to argue that Madara's like a fifth dimensional being because of the fucking Limbo clones. Fine, whatever. But, dude, no, man.
He's like, just not on the same scale. Like, sure, like, maybe after, like, I don't know how many years of training, like, if Madara had the same amount of time to train as Aizen did, perhaps they could manifest, like, the same kind of abilities, but Madara just doesn't scale up.
Also, they made the argument in the video that the truth-seeking orbs could vanquish the soul. Do you remember? Man. Do you remember when the third Hokage got hit with the fucking truth-seeking orb from Jubito?
Yeah, and then fucking what was his name? The fourth Hokage got hit multiple times with the truth-seeking sword and the orbs. He was still good.
Yeah, I mean the third Hokage got half of his body blown off and fucking regenerated. What?
Yeah, like at the very least, I understand what they wanted to say, but what they actually said was like really inaccurate. Like what they're alluding to is that when the fourth Hokage got his arm chopped off by the truth-seeking blade, when his soul departed from the body, his soul's arm was gone too. I get that.
Yeah.
But like what they actually said implied something totally different, that like if you get tapped, your soul's gone. Like that's not what happened.
I think we need to talk to Hiruzen then. I don't.
Yeah, because that nigga gave up his soul twice. You gotta talk to him.
He's like the master of fairy tale. Yo, foreshadowing right there, baby.
Yeah, no
We're doing the show soon.
Fairy law, nigga. What the
fairy law? We'll do it. We'll handle it. Don't worry.